I'm hungry.
No need to worry, folks. I think I'm okay. It doesn't look like anything's broken. On with the show!
It's the instant meal affordable by all, but that doesn't mean you can't enjoy a little taste of luxury. Go on, treat yourself to some delicious pumpkin spice flavored cup noodles. It's everyone's favorite just add water snack, but this time made festive, with a sauce that is so sweet, yet oh so spicy. Sit back, watch the leaves change, and enjoy a cup today.
Well, if today ain't the very definition of a gloomy day. Look right out the window. I'm looking straight out a window right now. All I see is mist and fog and gray skies. What better thing to eat on a gloomy day
Than a cup of soup. A meal in itself.
but this kind of cup of soup? Kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? The coziness that one gets from a warm cup of soup. It's an intangible. It's almost impossible to put into words. It's like trying to describe a complex feeling such as fear or love. There's a reason why people eat soup when they're sick. I mean, no doctor has ever prescribed soup to a patient. Soup was never intended to make one feel well after you're sick, but it does make you feel better, doesn't it? When you're eating soup, it helps you relax, it warms your soul a bit. I mean, on a gloomy day such as this, I mean, yeah, I would love to kick back with a nice warm bowl of soup. It would help me, relax and maybe even doze off a little bit. But with an unwelcome invader in your soup, such as pumpkin spice, what does that do to one's soul? Perhaps I'm too opinionated for my own good. Yeah, I say perhaps. You're probably watching, pulling your hair out about my opinions and how picky I am. I'm really not all that picky, but to me, this is kind of like a weird pet peeve, like orange-flavored chicken or coconut shrimp. I'm eating meat. I don't want it to taste like a fruit. If you add fruit flavor to a meat, it's going to obliterate all the taste of the meat. It's just going to taste like that fruit. And I have a feeling the scenario is exactly the same with ramen noodles. To break it down to a common denominator, I mean, I'm a happy YouTube host. This is something that I can understand. If you're surfing all over YouTube and you're trying to find the trailer for like the latest Marvel movie or something like that, and you see like an appropriate thumbnail, so you click it and you think it's gonna be that trailer, and it turns out to be some weird nature documentary that goes on for 28 minutes, and at the very, very end, like when there's like a couple seconds left, the host like mentions Thor or something. I mean, what the hell kind of douchey YouTube host would do that to his viewers? Project 7. Project 7. Oh, my spider senses are tingling.
If you know what I'm talking about.
Ooh, my spider sense is tingling. If you know what I'm talking about.
Are you Jello flavored Jello? Similar, isn't it, Rockwin? What? What?
There's also a picture of people ensiling cabbage here via foot. You know, like the way they make some certain types of wine, they step on the grapes. I don't care if it's your culture, just feet are dirty, feet are unsanitary, just make a squishing mechanism. Is it against your religion? Oh, stop.
It's a lot of fun, a whole day. Stop. I can't. Stop. I can't breathe. Stop.
I tried them for murder! Gave him the chair!
Scaleri a chair!
What is this, you ask? Not the doctor you were expecting? Not the doctor you were wanting? I would suggest, Harry, that you wait a little before criticizing my new persona. You may well find it isn't quite as disagreeable as you think.
I suggest you get back into the habit.
And I would suggest, Perry, that you wait a little before criticizing my new persona. You may well find it isn't quite as disagreeable as you think.
That is the smell of death, Perry. Ancient must, heavy, in the air. Fruit soft flesh peeling from white bones. The unholy, unbearable smell of Armageddon. There's nothing quite so evocative as one sense of smell, is there?
That is the smell of death, Perry. Ancient musk, heavy in the air. Fruit soft flesh peeling from white bones. The unholy, unburiable smell of Armageddon. Nothing quite so evocative as one's sense of smell, is there?
Good lord, I have a feeling when I eat this, I'm gonna...
Alright. I quit. I quit. I quit. Alright. I quit. I quit. I quit.
Mysterious Tokyo! Take it easy, danger! That's right! Mysterious Tokyo! Pick me up, Foxy! Thank you! That's not working either! Well, that was fun. Agree? Disagree? Comment section down below. And now it's time to ruin that fun by eating some delicious ramen noodles and hot pumpkin water. All right. Just keep telling yourself, 'tis the season. I gotta grin and smile through it. I'm sure it's gonna be happy, jolly, toasty, festive fun. This smell. If it were a pie, or a cake, a donut, a cruller, an eclair, a pastry, a pudding, an ice cream, a cocoa, a coffee, a seltzer, a chocolate, a cupcake, a bear claw, an almond horn, a beer, a donut hole, a bread, a cracker, a cookie, a hummus, a custard, a yogurt, a scented candle, a potpourri, an air freshener, a lip balm, a dog treat, a creamer, a syrup, a taffy, a gum, a spice on a damn spice rack, it would be fine! But this is fucking soup! Makes you wonder what's next, eh? Pumpkin spice hamburgers? Pumpkin spice pastrami? Pumpkin spice bologna? Pumpkin spice scented toilet water? Pumpkin spice clothing? Pumpkin spice grandfather clocks? Pumpkin spice pulley-operated elevators? Pumpkin spice electrical outlets? Pumpkin spice colonoscopy drinks? Pumpkin spice pro wrestlers? Where's Jay Dildo when you need him? Pumpkin spice spring water? Pumpkin spice pets? Pumpkin spice people! Can I eat my pumpkin spice soup if I'm not eating it with a pumpkin spice spoon and out of a pumpkin spice flavored bowl? And far be it for me to count my pumpkin spice chickens before they're had. But look at this broth. Look how thick that broth is. It's practically a gravy. Now I'm drinking pumpkin spice gravy flavored soup. Soup has calming effects. Do I look like a calm person to you? Alright. I gotta stay optimistic. I mean, that grouchy Cubic stuff that I had in a prior review, that was pickle flavored soup, and that turned out to be surprisingly okay, so who's to say that this won't be the same thing? And this is gonna go real well with my dill, sea salt, and olive oil flavored Triscuits. But what the hell do you do? I gotta eat something with this, right? I mean, I guess the secret is to just get some real bland crackers, like some saltines or some Ritzes. I'm not really a fan of either, so I go Triscuit all the way. This is probably really teeming hot, but I bet I could take a little nibble off the top and let you know what I think. Like I said before, it's a taste that's very confused. There are noodles that taste like cake. Alright, time to try some on this Triscuit cracker. I'll let you know how it tastes. For once, I can't complain. This actually is quite good. It's good because the taste is so light in the background and it still has kind of like a cup of soup-ish kind of broth on top of it. I'm not exactly sure how you feel about eating soup first thing in the morning, but I picture this would be a fun thing for young kids to eat on Christmas morning just to get them in the mood for the holidays. Or maybe the days leading up to Christmas just to get you into that Christmas spirit. Because there's just something about this, some kind of warming spice about this that just makes you feel festive on the inside. What that thing is, I can't really even say for sure. It's not even pumpkin spice per se. I mean, yeah, that pumpkin flavor is in there, but when I think of pumpkin spice, and I've had a bunch of pumpkin spice things on this show. I had that pumpkin spice Lester's Fixins flavored soda a while back. Go back and watch that if you care. But Pumpkin spice is a spice that socks you in the face. It hits you, it announces that it's there. This is more nullified, it's more warming, it's more soothing, it's way, way in the background, and it's the kind of spice that reminds you of a big, lavish Thanksgiving dinner. It reminds me of turkeys and sausage stuffings and the kind of spices that are added to those things. So, to me, this is an unexpected match made in heaven. Now, of course, this is a limited time item, and by the time that this video airs on YouTube, I mean, I'm making these videos in bulk and stockpiling them, so I have no idea exactly when this thing's gonna be airing on YouTube, but guaranteed, this item is not gonna be available in stores by the time you watch this. If you wanna buy this item, you're gonna have to go through these damn scalpers on Amazon, and I say don't do that. Just fantasize, listen to my words and fantasize about what this might taste like. But God forbid you can get your hands on one of these things by hook or crook. Take this one word of advice: don't be scared. You saw how I was flipping out at the beginning of this episode, and that shit was real. I wasn't putting on an act. Soup is supposed to taste a certain way. You unpeel the top, it smelled like some kind of candy. When you make it and all those flavors dissipate into the water and spread out a little bit more, it tastes like what a soup is supposed to taste like. And yes, there's all sorts of fruit and vegetable flavored soup stocks out there. In particular, I'm aware of that butternut squash soup that's, sold by Trader Joe's. Sometimes there's an element of a pumpkin spice flavor in that too. This tastes a lot like that with two key differences. Number one, this is way more watery and not milky at all. If that floats your boat, then have at you. And number two, this is way, way cheaper. Also a plus. So if I were to give this a star rating, I mean, for the amount of effort that it takes to make this thing and the lack of money that it's gonna pull from your pocket, I gotta give this thing 4.5 stars, and it deserves them. So I hope the folks at Couple Noodles who might be watching this aren't offended by my actions. I'm just trying to be entertaining. When it comes to the truth, I divulge the truth. I'm not gonna poo-poo anything that I don't endorse. This is actually surprisingly good. It's like, I don't know, like the belle of the ball, like the high school cheerleader that everyone loves, going out with this little schleppy guy. You have no idea how the hell these two things came together, but they end up being like the most perfect couple. How can I say it any better than that? And look at that! After I've eaten this item, and as I look straight ahead over this camera and over all y'all heads, outside straight through that window, and I'm looking head on at these murky, gray, overcast, bleak skies, and the wall of mist has just shrouded us, and it's like we're almost in a giant cumulonimbus cloud. I feel as if today's limited edition food item has created a small miracle, because there, I see it, you see it over there on the horizon, there's a tiny little pinhole forming in those clouds, and I can clearly see blue skies beneath, and heavenly rays of light are cascading through. Oh wait, never mind, it closed. It's your good buddy DJ Clive saying until next time, I'll see you in Limbo. Don't sleep on this stuff, it's pretty damn good.